Keys to focusing on yourself in silence, Stoicism for a powerful life. In today's hyper-connected world, we are constantly bombarded by a cacophony of distractions. The relentless ping of social media notifications, the insistent buzz of messaging apps, the ceaseless stream of other people's opinions echoing in our ears, and the heavy weight of external expectations pressing down upon us. It's a never-ending struggle for our attention, a constant battle against the forces seeking to divert us from the quiet, internal work of focusing on what truly nourishes our souls, cultivating our authentic selves. The ancient Stoic philosophers, with their profound understanding of the human condition, recognized this struggle centuries ago. They astutely observed that true and lasting power doesn't reside in the external world, in the attainment of fleeting fame or material possessions. Instead, they championed the idea that real power, the kind that brings inner peace and resilience, lies in the often challenging work of self-mastery, the ability to govern our thoughts, emotions, and actions, regardless of the chaos swirling around us. In this video, I will delve into the essential keys, the time-tested principles that will enable you to effectively focus on yourself, to embark on the transformative journey of self-discovery, and, crucially, to do so in silence. Because real power, the kind that emanates from a strong and centered core, doesn't need to shout or boast. It doesn't clamor for attention or seek validation from the outside. It simply exists, a quiet force of nature, radiating strength and purpose from within. If you've reached a point where you're genuinely ready to reclaim control of your life, to disconnect from the overwhelming noise that surrounds you, and to embark on the rewarding, lifelong path of becoming the best version of yourself, the person you were truly meant to be, then I urge you to stay with me until the very end. I promise you, with unwavering conviction, that the keys I'm about to share have the potential to profoundly reshape your life, to guide you towards a future filled with greater clarity, purpose, and authentic happiness. Keys to focusing on yourself in silence. Number 1. Cultivate unwavering focus. Become the guardian of your attention. In the theater of life, your attention is not merely a resource. It's the very lifeblood that fuels your aspirations, shapes your perceptions, and ultimately dictates the trajectory of your journey. Every fleeting moment, every lingering thought, every piece of information you absorb acts as a sculptor, molding the contours of your mind and influencing the person you are becoming. What you choose to consume, whether it be the fleeting distractions of social media, the captivating narratives of literature, the seductive allure of entertainment, or the insightful exchanges of meaningful dialogue, indelibly etches itself upon your consciousness, shaping your beliefs, values, and understanding of the world. The ancient Stoics, paragons of self-mastery, understood this profound truth intimately. They dedicated themselves to the practice of ataraxia, the cultivation of an unshakable tranquility, a serene and unperturbed state of mind that remains steadfast even amidst the clamor and chaos of external events. Therefore, the paramount key to embarking on a journey of self-focus, to delving into the depths of your own being, begins with an unwavering commitment to defending your attention with the tenacity of a seasoned warrior. It requires a conscious and deliberate effort to prune the superfluous, to filter the incessant barrage of information that assaults your senses, and, perhaps most challenging of all, to master the art of saying no to the incessant demands of the trivial. Each time you consciously choose to ignore the irrelevant, each time you successfully resist the siren call of distraction, you fortify your inner resolve, bolster your mental resilience, and emerge stronger, more focused, and more in control of your destiny. As an initial step on this path, I challenge you to identify and eliminate a single, pervasive distraction from your life today. This could be anything that habitually steals your attention: the endless scroll of social media feeds, the incessant buzz of notifications, the unproductive habit of engaging in meaningless conversations, or any other activity that dissipates your focus and energy. For a designated period, attempt to simply be with yourself, in the quietude of your own company, without seeking refuge or stimulation in the external world. Embrace the opportunity to explore the landscape of your inner thoughts, to listen to the whispers of your intuition, and to simply be present in the stillness. Number 2. Embrace the liberating art of detachment. The pervasive specter of suffering in our lives often arises not from the inherent challenges we face, but rather from the tenacious tendrils of attachment that bind us to ephemeral things, the fickle tides of others' opinions, the fleeting allure of material possessions, and the insistent craving for specific outcomes. We become ensnared in a web of desire and expectation, clinging tightly to that which is beyond our grasp, setting ourselves up for inevitable disappointment and anguish. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, a beacon of wisdom in the ancient world, offered a potent antidote to this self-inflicted suffering. Do not seek for things to happen precisely as you wish them to. Instead, cultivate a mindset where you desire them to unfold as they naturally do, and in this alignment with reality, you will discover the wellspring of true serenity. This isn't about passive resignation. It's about aligning ourselves with the inherent flow of life, recognizing that while we can influence certain aspects, we cannot ultimately control every outcome. Learning to gracefully release our grip on that which we cannot change is not merely a beneficial skill. It is one of the most transformative and liberating tools we possess. When we free ourselves from the incessant need for external validation, when we relinquish the yearning for constant recognition, we open ourselves to a profound sense of inner peace and freedom. This detachment is not about apathy or indifference. It's about consciously directing our energy towards what truly lies within our sphere of influence, our thoughts, our actions, our character, and gracefully accepting the rest with equanimity. As a tangible step towards embodying this principle of detachment, take a moment today to reflect on something, a belief, an object, a relationship, an expectation that you are currently holding onto with a sense of attachment. Delve into the reasons behind this attachment. Ask yourself honestly, do I truly need this to be happy, to be whole, to be at peace? Does its existence or outcome fundamentally depend on my direct control? If, after honest contemplation, you realize that it does not, make a conscious decision to loosen your grip, to release it with intention. This act of letting go, even in a small way, can be a profound step towards reclaiming your inner freedom. Number 3. Cultivate strategic silence, the power of unspoken wisdom. In the ceaseless hum of our modern lives, the cacophony of constant noise, both external and internal, relentlessly assaults our senses and drains our vital energy. The incessant chatter, the pointless arguments, the compulsive need to prove our worth through a barrage of words, all these contribute to a state of mental fatigue, leaving us feeling depleted and scattered. Words, when wielded carelessly, can become weapons of self-inflicted exhaustion. The Stoics, masters of self-governance and inner resilience, recognize the profound power of silence, not merely as an absence of speech, but as a deliberate and strategic practice. They understood that silence is not simply an act of introspection, a turning inward to examine one's thoughts and feelings. It is also a potent tool for navigating the complexities of the world. To speak less is to create space for deeper observation, to truly listen with an open heart and mind, and to analyze situations with greater clarity and objectivity. True strength, the kind that emanates from a place of inner knowing, rarely needs verbose explanations or justifications. It speaks volumes in its quiet confidence and measured actions. As an exercise in cultivating this strategic silence, I challenge you today to identify a situation, perhaps a conversation or a group setting, where you would typically feel compelled to interject, to offer your opinion, or to engage in unnecessary debate. Instead, consciously choose to remain silent. Resist the urge to fill the space with your own voice. Instead, focus your attention on truly listening to what others are saying, observing their body language, and analyzing the dynamics of the interaction. Afterward, take some time to reflect on the experience. How did it feel to hold back? What did you observe that you might have missed had you been focused on speaking? What insights did you gain through this act of intentional silence? Number 4. Cultivate unwavering self-discipline. Forge the monk within. Self-focus, that noble pursuit of understanding and refining one's inner self, remains but a fleeting aspiration, a mere whisper of intention, without the bedrock of unwavering self-discipline. It's akin to possessing a magnificent compass, knowing precisely the direction you wish to travel, yet lacking the will to take the first step. To truly flourish in the fertile ground of silence, to nurture the seeds of self-discovery and watch them blossom into the fullness of your potential, you must construct a framework of unwavering routines, cultivate empowering habits, and forge an unbreakable commitment to the most important person in your life, yourself. Imagine a monastery, a sanctuary of serenity nestled amidst the clamor of the world. Within its hallowed walls, monks adhere to a strict regimen, a tapestry of rituals meticulously woven into the fabric of their daily lives. This isn't about rigid adherence to arbitrary rules. It's about creating an environment conducive to profound introspection, fostering an atmosphere where the whispers of the soul can be heard amidst the silence. Just as the monk dedicates themselves to a life of purposeful practice, so too must you, in your own way, construct a personal monastery, a sanctuary of discipline, within the landscape of your life. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a man of immense power and responsibility, understood the profound importance of self-discipline amidst the whirlwind of his duties. Every morning, without fail, he would dedicate time to journaling, not because he had spare moments to fill, but because he recognized that daily discipline was the cornerstone of personal excellence, the unwavering path that led to the highest expression of his capabilities. His journal wasn't merely a repository for idle thoughts. It was a tool for self-reflection, a space to examine his actions, to analyze his motivations, and to chart the course of his inner growth. In those quiet moments of introspection, he fortified his resolve, sharpened his focus, and renewed his commitment to living a life of virtue and purpose. Cultivating self-discipline is not about imposing harsh restrictions or denying yourself joy. It's about consciously structuring your life in a way that supports your goals, aligns with your values, and empowers you to become the person you aspire to be. It's about recognizing that short-term discomfort is often the price of long-term fulfillment. It's about understanding that the path to self-mastery is not paved with fleeting bursts of enthusiasm, but with the consistent, incremental application of effort, day in and day out. Here are some practical strategies for cultivating unwavering self-discipline. 1. Establish a daily ritual. Just as Marcus Aurelius began each day with journaling, identify a practice that resonates with you: meditation, reading, exercise, or simply spending a few moments in quiet contemplation, and commit to engaging in it every day, preferably at the same time. This ritual will serve as an anchor, grounding you in your commitment to self-improvement. 2. Set realistic goals. Avoid the trap of overwhelming yourself with grandiose ambitions. Instead, break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Focus on making incremental progress each day, celebrating small victories along the way. Consistency is key. 3. Eliminate temptations. Identify the distractions that consistently derail your focus and make a conscious effort to minimize their presence in your life. This might involve limiting your time on social media, decluttering your physical space, or learning to politely decline invitations that don't align with your priorities. 4. Embrace discomfort. Growth rarely occurs in our comfort zones. Be willing to step outside the familiar, to challenge yourself, and to confront the discomfort that inevitably accompanies the process of self-improvement. Remember that it is in these moments of discomfort that we often discover our greatest strength. 5. Cultivate mindfulness. Develop the ability to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This will allow you to recognize when you are being pulled off course by distractions or negative self-talk, giving you the opportunity to make conscious choices that align with your goals. 6. Find an accountability partner. Sharing your goals with someone you trust can provide an extra layer of motivation and support. Check in with each other regularly, celebrate successes, and offer encouragement during challenging times. 7. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. There will be days when you falter, when you fail to meet your own expectations. Don't allow these setbacks to derail your progress. Learn from your mistakes, forgive yourself, and recommit to your path with renewed determination. 8. Visualize your success. Take time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals. Imagine the feeling of accomplishment, the sense of pride that comes from knowing you have stayed true to your commitment. This practice can help to strengthen your resolve and keep you motivated. 9. Reward yourself. Wisely acknowledge and celebrate your progress. However, choose rewards that align with your goals and support your overall well-being. Instead of indulging in fleeting pleasures that leave you feeling empty, opt for experiences that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. 10. Remember your why. When the challenges seem insurmountable, when the path ahead appears daunting, remind yourself of the reasons why you embarked on this journey of self-improvement in the first place. Connect with your deepest values, your most authentic aspirations, and let them fuel your determination. Cultivating self-discipline is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. It's a process of continuous refinement, a constant striving to become the best version of yourself. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never lose sight of the transformative power of unwavering self-discipline. Forge the monk within, and unlock the boundless potential that lies dormant within you. Number 5. Embrace discomfort, the forge of resilience. Growth, that fundamental yearning for evolution and self-improvement, rarely, if ever, blossoms in the hothouse of comfort. Just as a muscle strengthens through resistance and strain, so too does the human spirit expand and deepen through encounters with adversity and the deliberate embrace of discomfort. The Stoics, those astute observers of the human condition, understood this profound truth intimately. They didn't merely theorize about resilience. They lived it, actively seeking out experiences that challenged their physical and mental fortitude. They voluntarily subjected themselves to discomfort, sleeping on the bare floor, enduring the pangs of fasting, exposing themselves to the harsh extremes of temperature, not out of some masochistic inclination, but out of a deep-seated desire to transcend the limitations of their current selves, to become masters of their own destinies rather than slaves to the fleeting allure of pleasure. Imagine a blacksmith, meticulously shaping a piece of raw metal into a masterpiece of artistry and functionality. He doesn't gently caress the metal into its desired form. He subjects it to the intense heat of the forge, hammers it relentlessly, and plunges it into icy water, a process of repeated stress and release that transforms the raw material into something far stronger and more resilient. Similarly, the Stoics understood that true strength, the kind that withstands the inevitable storms of life, is forged in the crucible of discomfort. This isn't about recklessly seeking out pain or engaging in self-destructive behaviors. It's about consciously stepping outside the boundaries of your comfort zone, recognizing that true growth lies beyond the familiar and predictable. It's about understanding that the pursuit of a meaningful life often requires us to confront our fears, challenge our limitations, and endure temporary hardship for the sake of long-term gain. Here are some practical strategies for embracing discomfort. 1. Identify your comfort zones. Take a close look at your life and identify the areas where you tend to play it safe, where you consistently choose the path of least resistance. These might be physical, emotional, or intellectual comfort zones. Perhaps you avoid public speaking, shy away from difficult conversations, or stick to familiar routines. 2. Start small. Don't feel pressured to make drastic changes overnight. Begin by identifying one small step you can take to push yourself slightly beyond your comfort zone. This might be as simple as striking up a conversation with a stranger, trying a new type of food, or taking a different route to work. 3. Set meaningful challenges. Once you become comfortable with taking small steps, consider setting yourself more significant challenges that align with your goals and values. This might involve signing up for a public speaking class, volunteering for a cause you care about, or embarking on a personal project that stretches your skills and abilities. 4. Embrace the learning process. View discomfort not as something to be avoided, but as an opportunity for growth and learning. When you encounter challenges, focus on what you can learn from the experience, rather than dwelling on the discomfort. 5. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and grow. Understand that setbacks and failures are not indicators of your worth or potential, but rather valuable lessons on the path to mastery. Embrace challenges as opportunities to develop your resilience and expand your capabilities. 6. Practice mindfulness. When you find yourself in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, take a moment to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Acknowledge the discomfort without allowing it to overwhelm you. This will help you to stay grounded and make conscious choices about how to respond to the challenge. 7. Seek support. Don't be afraid to ask for help or encouragement from friends, family, or mentors. Sharing your challenges with others can provide valuable perspective and support. 8. Celebrate your progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Recognize that each time you step outside your comfort zone, you are strengthening your resilience and expanding your potential. 9. Remember your why. When the challenges seem insurmountable, remind yourself of the reasons why you chose to embrace discomfort in the first place. Connect with your deepest values and aspirations, and let them fuel your determination. 10. Make it a habit. Just as the Stoics incorporated discomfort into their daily lives, strive to make the embrace of challenge a regular practice. The more you intentionally expose yourself to discomfort, the more resilient and adaptable you will become. Embracing discomfort is not about seeking out suffering. It's about consciously choosing to engage with experiences that stretch you beyond your current limitations, that force you to confront your fears and discover the untapped strength that lies within. It's about forging a spirit that is unyielding in the face of adversity, a spirit that is capable of navigating the inevitable storms of life with grace and resilience. Just as the blacksmith transforms raw metal into a masterpiece through the skillful application of heat and pressure, so too can you transform yourself into a stronger, more capable individual by embracing the power of discomfort. Step outside the confines of your comfort zone and discover the extraordinary potential that awaits you on the other side. Number 6. Cultivate daily gratitude, an oasis of contentment. Gratitude, that radiant appreciation for the blessings, both big and small, that grace our lives, is far more than a mere fleeting emotion. It's a conscious choice, a deliberate act of acknowledging the good amidst the challenges, the light that pierces through the shadows. It's not about denying the existence of hardship or pain, but rather about consciously shifting our focus to the positive aspects of our experience, the moments of joy, connection, and abundance that often go unnoticed in the whirlwind of daily life. Learning to truly appreciate what you already possess, to savor the present moment rather than constantly yearning for an elusive future, is not simply a pleasant practice. It's a transformative shift in perspective that cultivates a deep sense of fulfillment, contentment, and inner peace. Imagine a parched traveler stumbling upon an oasis in the vast desert. The sight of lush greenery, the sound of trickling water, the promise of refreshment, these evoke a profound sense of gratitude, a recognition of the preciousness of what they have found. Similarly, when we cultivate a practice of daily gratitude, we create an oasis within ourselves, a sanctuary of appreciation that nourishes our souls and sustains us through life's arid stretches. This isn't about forcing ourselves to feel happy or ignoring the legitimate challenges we face. It's about consciously choosing to focus on the good, to acknowledge the abundance that already exists in our lives, even amidst difficulty. It's about recognizing that gratitude is not dependent on external circumstances. It's an internal posture, a way of seeing the world that allows us to find joy and meaning in every moment. Here are some practical strategies for cultivating daily gratitude. 1. Start a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for. These can be big or small, significant events or simple pleasures. Reflecting on these things in writing solidifies the feeling of gratitude and allows you to revisit these positive moments whenever you need a boost. 2. Practice gratitude meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and bring to mind a few things you are grateful for. Visualize these things, savor the positive emotions associated with them, and allow yourself to fully feel the warmth of gratitude. 3. Express gratitude to others. Make it a habit to express your appreciation to the people in your life. Tell them how much they mean to you, thank them for their help or support, and acknowledge the positive impact they have had on your life. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also amplifies your own feelings of gratitude. 4. Find gratitude in challenges. Even in difficult situations, there are often things to be grateful for. Perhaps you learned a valuable lesson, discovered inner strength you didn't know you had, or received unexpected support from others. Looking for the silver lining can help you to navigate challenges with greater resilience and grace. 5. Savor the small moments. Pay attention to the small joys and simple pleasures that often go unnoticed. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of a delicious meal, the laughter of a loved one. These moments are gifts, and acknowledging them with gratitude can deepen your appreciation for life. 6. Practice gratitude for your body. Take a moment each day to appreciate your physical health and abilities. Thank your body for its strength, resilience, and capacity for joy. This can be especially powerful if you are facing health challenges. 7. Express gratitude for nature. Connect with the natural world and appreciate its beauty and abundance. The vastness of the sky, the intricate details of a flower, the soothing sounds of the ocean. These can evoke a sense of awe and gratitude for the interconnectedness of life. 8. Cultivate gratitude for the present moment. Practice being fully present in each moment, appreciating the here and now. Instead of constantly dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, focus your attention on the present and find gratitude for what is. 9. Make it a daily ritual. Just like any habit, cultivating gratitude takes practice. Make it a daily ritual, a consistent part of your routine. The more you practice gratitude, the more natural it will become, and the more you will experience its transformative power. 10. Share your gratitude. Talk about the things you are grateful for with others. Sharing your gratitude can amplify the positive emotions and inspire others to cultivate their own practice of appreciation. Cultivating daily gratitude is not a passive exercise. It's an active choice to focus on the good, to appreciate the abundance that surrounds us, and to find joy in the present moment. It's about transforming our perspective, shifting our focus from lack to abundance, and recognizing the preciousness of life. By consciously choosing gratitude, we create an oasis of contentment within ourselves, a sanctuary of appreciation that nourishes our souls and allows us to live with greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. The world is full of noise, distractions, and people who talk too much. But you don't have to be part of that. You can become unbreakable. You can focus on what matters. You can live in silence, but with a strength that shakes the world. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you spend your time with influence your mindset. Seek to surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you. Learn to be alone. Solitude is not a negative thing but an opportunity to know yourself. Learn to enjoy your own company without distractions. Use adversity as fuel. Every difficulty can be an opportunity. Adopt the Stoic mindset of turning obstacles into lessons. Live with intention. Every action should have a purpose. Don't act on autopilot. Live consciously and in alignment with your principles. Keep an open mind. Learning to question yourself and being open to new perspectives is essential for your growth. Be relentless with your time. Time is your most valuable resource. Manage it with discipline and avoid wasting it on what does not add value. Control your emotions. Emotional intelligence is key to Stoic strength. Learn to respond rather than react. Find your purpose and follow it relentlessly. Knowing why you do what you do will give you clarity and unwavering energy. Do not fear failure. Learn from it. Failure is just a teacher in disguise. Use it to strengthen yourself. Ultimately, this journey towards an unbreakable self, a self grounded in silence and focused intention, is a journey towards inner peace. It's about finding that still point within, that place where you can connect with your deepest values, your authentic self, and your true purpose. In that silence, you'll discover clarity, resilience, and the unwavering strength to navigate any storm. You'll learn to discern between the urgent and the important, between the fleeting distractions and the things that truly nourish your soul. And you'll begin to live a life not defined by the noise around you, but by the quiet power that emanates from within. Don't underestimate the profound impact of silence. It's not just the absence of noise, it's the birthplace of wisdom, the sanctuary of self-discovery, and the wellspring of true strength. Embrace it, cultivate it, and let it empower you to create a life of purpose, meaning, and lasting impact. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now, go forth and create the silence that will allow your true self to shine.